Thank you, Reed. Now we will look at the justification and results for our topic of prescription drug prices. To start, the group decided to research articles and statistics online as we did not have the knowledge to confidently speak on the topic of prescription drugs. By meeting on WebEx and utilizing Google Docs, we generated a list of 15 potential resources and assigned each person 3 sources to review and analyze. This time-saving approach allowed us to review more potential data. After 2 days to critique the information, we met again on WebEx to present our findings and brainstorm our solution to the problem. We condensed our information to 9 pertinent sources, as seen on the screen. During our meetings, we each discussed the results of our research, so that way everyone stayed informed and could contribute to the content of the presentation. An additional research consideration was to consult and include current resources from within the past 6 months, such as the White House and the Food and Drug Administration. The group felt that our topic was time-sensitive and topical, given the challenges faced by so many with the COVID-19 pandemic. Please refer to the sources in the presentation if you'd like more information. During the video, we wanted to focus on one specific solution that had been implemented and analyze how it could be improved upon. There are many different solutions that are being utilized across the country by individual states to curtail the increase in prescription prices. After researching each one, the group decided that the best strategy to reduce prescription costs would be the simplest. By preventing drug companies from being able to set their own prices and subsequently price gouge, this solution would be the most effective way to ensure that companies complied and people would see direct benefits. The team rejected the majority of the solutions, such as those involving price fixing for Medicare and other insurance costs, as these solutions do not fix the root of the problem. Instead, they are just treating the symptoms of the issue rather than the problem itself. In addition, we rejected any solution that could be implemented in a specific state. A national law would ensure that everyone would comply with the mandate of eliminating price gouging. Without a national law, then companies would just be able to move to a state that has favorable legislation, and thus cause economic problems in the states with the legislation. This in turn would cause state officials to reevaluate the legislation outlawing price gouging on prescription drugs, and more than likely remove it, meaning overall nothing changes. However, that does not mean that our chosen proposed solution is free from challenges. The biggest downside with the main solution that we discussed is that legislation to limit price gouging would reduce the capital that companies are able to spend on research and development. In the presentation, we introduced a solution to this problem through the increase of federal funding. However, this too can be complicated, as which companies and prescription drug research receives the funding would be controversial. This solution would need to be discussed and analyzed further before being proposed or implemented. After completing our video, the team researched other online videos covering the topic of prescription drug prices to see how it compared. Most videos surprisingly focused on outdated information, with videos ranging from 2016 to 2018. This is surprising because of how the environment of prescription drugs and pricing changes almost every single day. A significant number of the videos that we found also did not cite their sources easily for the audience to access, which is very important in the environment today of mistrust of the media. Sources should be clearly stated in their presentations. We found that a 2019 Wall Street Journal video entitled "How Drug Pricing Works" provided the best overview of current information and presentation of sources. However, none of the videos found mentioned the recent 4 executive orders signed to reduce the price of prescription drugs, especially targeting insulin. Throughout this entire collaborative process, the group has learned not only about the topic at hand, but also how to work together as a team. On will now discuss the lessons that the team learned and how we would handle the presentation differently in the future.